Hi there and welcome back to my channel. Today we are building this, as you would have seen from the screenshot, this very beige-ish French inspired rental property. Yes, I decided to go wild and design a, I believe, 8-bedroom house which is a rental property. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but I decided I did not feel that this would be appropriate as just a house where one person or a household can live in. And then so that's how we came up with this. It's heavily eclectic. As you can see, all the columns, the rustica on the sides of the building. It's based on a image I found on Pinterest. And that is basically how this became to be. It was for me a very long build, and I started building it when the cottage living pack came out, which made me then decide to not yet start with cottage living and first finish this, because I know myself, then I go into the new world, I get all these impressions and I start building, and then I don't know what I want to do and where do I want to go with this. And so basically this exterior was ready, and then cottage living came out. Bad planning on my part, but fine. Here we are. So as you can see, I placed this on the 64 by 64 lot in Windenburg, but could easily be placed on the 64 by 64 lot in Henford upon Bagley. Oh, I have no idea. What all these new things I have to learn, all these things I have to keep track of now again. I'm actually not looking forward to playing with the new expansion pack, because I already have. And as I said I would have, I had so much inspiration from looking to the world that basically nothing came out. And I have now finished one build, and we'll record the audio of this one, and then we'll also release it in the coming, in the rest of this week. But it was quite exciting. I was looking forward to something again a bit more European looking. I would have hoped for something French, because as you can see, most of my builds are heavily inspired on French architecture. But English will do just fine. I think I can work around with Georgian or Elizabethan architecture very well. So I'm looking forward to sharing these next build with you. But maybe next to this build, back to this build, not next to this build, but back to this build. You can see we are building here a sort of greenhouse, sort of pool house. So this house is obviously next to the pool house a pool, in which I would think is a more modern extension to the house. So that part of the house actually houses the kitchen, the living area, one of the living areas, more the informal living area. And is a private is not the right word, since it is a rental lot, but it's more like the place you would hang out and where people would know where to find you, because you would be in that part of the house. And as you can see, we've moved on to the interior. I went for a very muted color palette. Only on the top floor the color palette is based on every room. So you will see also in the screenshots, because I cut a big part of it out in the build here because it was taking too long already. But yeah, and also this a very muted color palette with these with the Florence pack from Felixander. Yeah, so as you can see, filled with. Before I mentioned Felixander, well, I can say it in the same sentence. It's a extremely custom content filled build, which is in a way good and in a way not good, in the sense that if you follow Felixander, then you probably have all this custom content, so this house will have no secrets for you. If you do not follow custom content, if you do not follow Felixander, then yeah, this house might be quite empty if you download it from the gallery. So I would highly suggest you look online for his custom content. And so this was the area that I was talking about earlier, this more informal area with the kitchen, and then a formal dining area, and then a lounge area. And then I found it nice to have some activities here, and I put a sort of, well, a ping pong table in this very elegant room next door, which is such a nice contrast, as you can see here. Such a nice contrast. These very muted colors, and then you have this rough ping pong table standing there. Just being actually a room for a ping pong table, which is maybe... No, not maybe. I like it a lot. I think it works out very well. I was going to go maybe a bit too eclectic, but no, I actually like it a lot. And here you can already see I was preparing for this cottage living thing with this greenhouse, having like this flower arranging desk there. You could have flowers or plants there too. Yeah, I was already so inspired watching the trailers and stuff, so that when I was building this, you can really see it rubbing off on the outside. And then here we are working on the terrace, which is adjacent to what I would call the master bedroom. It's a huge terrace. It has multiple lounge areas. It has these lovely, I think it's a pergola that you could call it. Well, they give shade, and I use them above the table here in the middle. Well, they're not there yet, but they will come. And it's very green, very lush. Yeah, and then on the other side, we have on the other bedroom another terrace, which I of course cut out. Because now we're back again at the other side of the house, where we are next to this terrace, where I thought I would put in sort of an office / butler room. But then, I mean, why would anyone have an office at the end of a corridor next to the laundry room? So then this didn't work, so I didn't turn it into a spare bedroom in case you want to have somebody over or want to have like guests over. And then they can stay there, basically next to your laundry room. Yeah, and now we're at the complete opposite side of the house. So we're at the, where if we were a moment ago in the right wing, we are now in the left wing, where you have the master suite, I would call this. It has this lovely frescoed wall with this living room there, and then this French Neo-Polonaise, which actually, now that I say it, Neo-Polonaise is bed, a Polish bed, which probably is not so French, but fine. And then we have like another entrance or little salon there where you could sit, read something, I don't know. I am also so happy, I just saw it a moment ago, that the mirrors are finally fixed. For, I think, normal gameplay it doesn't really matter, but if every time I wanted to make screenshots, basically the mirrors would empty out the whole gaps around doors and windows. So basically the tiles where the doors and the windows are would be see-through, and this was so annoying in making screenshots. So I'm so happy that with the new pack they finally they fixed it and made my screenshot life much easier than it was. Okay, back to the build. We are now on the first floor, where we have then the main landing. So basically where the stairs comes up, you have the landing, and then here you have the main landing, a big room where walking streams will be divided throughout the main floor. And then here I put some books there, so it's actually more of it has a library vibe, but the purpose of it is a landing area. And then here we have the first bedroom. I think earlier I called this the master suite, but it's not, because the master suite is downstairs. Because I was thinking also when I was designing that I wanted it to be accessible for wheelchairs and people that are not, well, elderly people who are not so cannot walk so well anymore and cannot take I think it's at least 20 stairs. So yeah, there we have the ensuite with the main bath, with the shower in the next room, which I found in the floor plan on which this build was based, actually, that they had from the landing they actually moved first into a sort of dressing area which had a shower and a toilet in a separate room adjacent to that. Then you walk through the bathroom and then you came into the bedroom, which I then found a bit strange, but fine. It then inspired me to do this, to have this shower with glass around in a sort of dressing area. And now we are on to the first floor, where you can see that basically all the onto the second floor, sorry, where you can see that basically all the bedrooms are and also all are color coded. Well, color coded is maybe not the right word, but are themed on colors. So basically that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this speed build, and I hope I will see you back again soon for a cottage living build. Bye!